All right, so how many of them said yes? 4 out of
14.
And then always reduce. So 2 out of 7. We had one of those yesterday. 2 out of 7, if I remember right, one of those bags. So do you think the next person will say yes?
No.
So I agree with no. Explain why.
Because
It seems like more people, more likely that they will say no. More likely that they will say no. 2, Dieterle.
Yes,
Why?
because there's only one that's under 1,000. All the others are.
Okay. Out of the 7 trials, 6 of them held more than 1,000. 6 held more than 1,000. Question number 3. A little different on this one. Curious as to which product you chose. Lerud?
I said product 1.
Okay. Cruz?
I said product 2 because they're not test items.
Okay.
product
1?
1.
1?
1.
1. 1. 1. All right, so product 1 was 950 out of 1,000, right? It's 50 bad ones. 50 out of 1,000 won't work more than a year. This one is 150 out of 200. So if we're going to compare, it'd probably be easiest if we made them both out of 1,000, right?
750.
So what's 200 times what is 1,000?
5.
Times 5. So what's 150 times 5?
750.
And now you can compare both of them. So Cruz, would you change your answer now? Yeah, this one has 50 out of 1,000 that don't work. This one has 250 out of 1,000 that don't work. So product A, or product 1, you should have chosen. Why?
Because 950 is greater than 70.
Because 950 is greater than 750 out of 1,000. Perfect. Problem number 4, least to greatest. Now you got some fractions and some decimals here. So I would make them either all fractions or all decimals. Decimals are probably easier. Ryder, what's 1/2 as a decimal?
0.5.
1/3 as a decimal.
0.3 repeating.
0.3 repeating. And 2/5. And again, if you don't know how to do that, you just take 2 divided by 5, 1 divided by 3, and so on. Okay, so looking at these numbers then, which one is the smallest?
D.
No, that's the largest.
So there's 2 0.3s. So is 0.3 or 0.3 repeating smaller? 0.3. So E should be first. And then B. And then C. Then A. And then D. That's the order you should have. All right, the last one, we had this drawn out for you when you left to help you out. What is the perimeter of the base distance around this object? Anybody add those up?
90.
90? What was my height of my stairs?
15.
No.
25.
If I set it on this end, it is this number right here. Plus 2 times area of the base. What is the area of this thing? Well, let's split it up. What's the area of the top rectangle?
50.
Next rectangle?
100. 150.
For a total of
300.
300 times 2.
600.
Anybody got 90 times 25?
2,250.
Anybody confirm that? Add it together.
2,850 inches squared.
That's what I got. I just forgot the weight.